Hi, this is Buster Tallent with WRWH Radio. It's April the 15th, 2016. Earlier today, I spoke with Debbie Bewsher from Yona Pizza and Subs. Let's slow things down a little bit this morning and speak with Debbie from Yona Pizza and Subs. Debbie, how have you been this week?
I've been good, Buster. I hope you have been.
Doing very well. I've enjoyed this weather. It's been a busy, productive week, and gotta be honest, though, I'm glad it's over. I'm glad that the weekend has finally arrived.
Well, now, do you get any extra time off over the weekend, or are you just Sunday?
Just Sunday. It's my state of mind, though, when the weekend rolls around. Even though I've got to get up early tomorrow and come in and do a 5 a.m. shift, it's just that Saturday, Sunday state of mind that I enjoy so much.
Oh, I understand. I know. Usually by Saturday evening, even though we're usually just closed Sundays, I have that state of mind then. It's like, okay, we've made it through the week. Everybody's healthy. Everybody's feeling good. Let's see what the new week brings, because I'm always looking ahead, too, anxious to see what each chapter has in store for us. So, I'm feeling really good again with the weather. After our trip out to Houston, Texas, when we got that little I'm trying to think what I want to call it, where we got the little splurge of spring-like weather and we came back and it was still like winter here. It was a little bit of a shock to the system, but now I've adapted, but I'm ready to go back to the spring-like weather. So, and it looks like the weekend's going to be pretty good for us.
That's what the forecast says. I hope that these little cold snaps are done for the season. I know we had one or two in the past 2 or 3 weeks, and I hope that time of the year is come and gone.
You and me too, because what happens is as the spring comes around, campgrounds start filling up, and not just with people from far away. I mean, we even get some that are still fairly local, and it's just nice to see everybody out having a good time, relaxing, enjoying the outdoor weather. Instead of being cooped up and either sick from the winter germs or, just freezing to death. So I'm excited. Spring always has been one of my favorite seasons. So I'm looking forward to a good and a busy spring. So, and speaking of that, we decided, we've had so much going on lately that we're going to keep $2 off our 14-inch pizzas, Buster. And then this week we've had homemade potato bacon soup. Next week is going to be homemade chicken noodle soup. And again, it's always with the New England clam chowder. That's a crowd favorite. People drive in just to get that. And then, as always, we still have our 5 types of wings. We've got salads. We've got burgers and fries. We've got a wonderful steak and cheese subs, pastrami, Reubens. Just a little of something for everyone. So we're anxious to start getting those people in and taking advantage, of the nice weather and eating out more.
Good deal. I'm kind of curious. Any crazy, interesting recipes Tom's possibly been working on? I'm always intrigued by some of these, some of the things you tell me that he's working on.
Well, this week, no. Like I said, it's been a busy week for us, kind of a little crazy week. So he hasn't had the opportunity. And plus, too, way back we had said we had a refrigerator out. And we were having to use a couple of smaller ones. And so, with that said, we finally got that refrigerator up and going. We can hold more once again instead of buying little amounts. So there's no telling what he could create, but. Speaking of creations, even though he didn't create it, I want to remind people, too, that we have a great dessert now called tiramisu, and that is just out of this world. It's really, really good. It's not too sweet, but yet it's just sweet enough so that I think anybody, even who tries to stay away from a lot of sugary desserts, I think even they would enjoy something like this. So that's something for everybody to keep in mind. We've got brownie sundaes. We've got, if people just want ice cream and chocolate sauce and skip the brownie, they can do that. We've got cookies. And like I said, Buster, we've got a little something for everybody. While I do have you on, though, I wanted to remind people, now we've been closing on Mondays lately because I've had some medical appointments in Atlanta. Well, I've got one this Monday and Tuesday coming up. They're just, once they label you or they get a hold of you, they want to keep latching on. So for this week only, it will be Monday and Tuesday that we're closed, but we'll be open Wednesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., and I want to remind people about our spaghetti special on Wednesdays, where you can get either spaghetti and meatballs or spaghetti and chicken parmesan, and that runs up until 7 o'clock in the evening. That way, we have time to break everything down and clean up for the evening. So I highly recommend those too. Everybody's got to stop in and see us, just tell them Deb sent you. So
good deal.
So what about you, Buster? What are you up to?
Oh, not much. I'm kind of looking at the clock, wondering where Pastor Mike is. Usually he's here by now, but what are you going to do? What are you going to do?
I know. And I was going to try and get in and see you this morning. I had every intention, but I've got another doctor's appointment this morning just for blood work. But, about the time I was getting ready to try and do it, if you're fasting and not getting to eat, I wasn't feeling as good. So I said, I'll wait till I feel better, where that way I can just come in and really shock you. So
yeah, we need you on the top of your game.
Yeah, that was my intention. So I was really disappointed that I couldn't come in and surprise you. But there's always plenty of time for other surprises. So, and it'll happen. But again, if I could just remind the listeners, we're closed Monday and Tuesday of this week, but we'll be open Wednesday through Saturday, Buster, 11 to 8. Okay.
Good deal, Debbie. It was a pleasure as always speaking with you. I hope you have a wonderful weekend.
My pleasure, too, and you enjoy your weekend as well, and I'll look forward to our next conversation, Buster.
Sounds good.